talking about the Hama people of Ethiopia. Now Hama is spelled Hamer. Now the Hama people of Ethiopia are a very wonderful nomadic people. They are almost like the Fulanis of West Africa. In fact, they have a certain festival known as the Bull Jumping Festival. The Bull Jumping Festival. Now when a young man is ready to get married, amongst the Fulanis, they will whip the young man and make sure that he can take pain. Because if you're a young man and you can't take pain, how do you protect your wife? You must be toughened. In fact, your marriage certificate will be the scars that you get on your back and your body from that festival known as Charu, which we talked about yesterday. Now today we're talking about the Bull Jumping Festival among the Hama people of Ethiopia. Now, when a young man is getting ready to get married, one of the tests that you are taking through would be the bull jumping. What you will do is that you are going to be stripped naked, just like we have in Depot, but this one is stark naked. Stark naked. Now, so many people in the village are going to stand by and watch you. Listen to the interesting thing. Now, the first thing is that all the women are going to be behind the men. So what you see is only men, but women are also watching. You are supposed to fixate your eyes on the men. If you have an erection, it means you are gay. Because a man should not see another man and have an erection. You are disqualified. You will be whipped. And then you'll be sent home to be groomed. So that you will learn not to admire men, but women. That is number one. Now, number two is for you to be able to jump over the bull. And when you jump over the bull, without touching the bull, stark naked, when you land on the other side of the heavy bull, it's like a high jump festival. It means that you have spiritually been able to jump over your problems. And if you are able to jump over your problems, it means you are ready to take more problems. But if you are not, you can't take problem upon problem. So no. Now the other part of it is that the young ladies, as you see in this photograph, right there, the African history class, sexy young ladies who are also ready to get married to tough men, hey, will all come out and give you a sexy dance, not a lap dance. This is a sexy dance. They will dance in front of you. Oh, they will dance. Look at these pretty ladies. All of them are ready for marriage. In fact, some of them are widows and widowers combined. My brother, my sister. Now the widows will all join them, those who are ready for men. And you are supposed to be standing in front of them naked. When you start getting an erection, then they know that you are a man. If you don't have an erection, they will find out from you why all the ladies in the vicinity do not attract you. They have to find out if one of them, maybe the one that you have in mind, is not here. You have to give an excuse why you are not having an erection. If you don't give a good excuse, you would have to go back and you'll be groomed to have an erection when you see women. It's the opposite of the other one. Now the final one is that, show me a photograph of the man jumping naked over the over the bull, the first photo that came up. Show me that. So you'll see the man stark naked, wearing nothing, jumping over the bull. And that's the photograph I'm waiting for. And when that photograph shows up, that's it. You see that the man is naked, right? But we have, my producer has made it in such a way that you don't see his full nakedness, you know? Yes, so you see him jumping and you see the women standing by. You see some white people in there. In fact, tourists are allowed to come in and watch. And interestingly, a lot of white women who have been to these festivals find a way of stealing some of the men and making them their husbands, because amongst the Hamas or the Hamas, they are well endowed. The men are heavy in front, very long and heavy. In fact, so they are models for their own women. Please, this is very important. You need to pay attention. The Hamas of Ethiopia, they are men. They are heavy in front, long and heavy. Now their women are models for them specially. Their women have to be deep. This is culture we are talking to you. So do you know what they do? Before the woman gets married, they make sure that she's also deep enough for the man. So they have a kind of animal bone. In fact, it is the bone of a cow, which they wrap shea butter around, and then they insert it in the woman gradually, quietly, for weeks, to open up the way and make it deep enough for the elongated pineal gland of the man. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So if you are a West African woman, and then you go to the Hamas or the Hamas, and you think that you have found a man, maybe you are looking for your own destruction. You have to go through that training. In fact, your opening has to be lubricated well enough for the man. This is the festival we are talking about, the bull jumping festival. Now, the final thing you will do is to wrestle with a bull. You must be able to wrestle with a bull and subdue the bull without any weapon. And when that is done, then we know that you are ready for your woman. So a man like that, imagine an enemy coming to attack him. Somebody who has wrestled with a bull. Remember, it's a bull, not a heifer. And it's not a cow. It's a bull. A wild bull. Now, when the man succeeds, all the women are happy. And they now compete to have him as their husband. When he chooses one, oh, it's a lifelong relationship. There is no divorce amongst the Hamas. Once you pick the woman, you must be with the woman for life. You are not permitted to beat the woman. Neither are you permitted to insult the woman. The woman knows her duties. Amongst the Hamas, there is absolutely no divorce. The only way divorce or separation would happen is death. And amongst the Hamas, in fact, murder is a very dangerous thing. This is the African History Class, brought to you by the kind courtesy of Mark Bansi, and I'm most excited to bring this thing to you. It's been the African History Class, and I ask you in the burden of knowledge, now that you know the bull jumping festival among the Hamas of Ethiopia, what would you do? Biane olea mini obafe yezunda kagane mezaka yine ye papango bokaya nfifia ye nyanu kaina wo bana ehu ebe den lele anjima singa be konne lele anjima singa beri. It's been the African History Class. The emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Buzo buzo bu, bringing by.